If you don't step out of the car, we're going to break the window and pull you out. Step out of the car.
Gun.
On November 22nd, 2022, a Farmington police officer pulled over a blue BMW for not having a license plate. The stop was expected to be routine, a simple registration issue. Instead, it would turn into a confrontation that ended with the driver, Chase Allan, being shot and killed within minutes. In this video, we'll walk through the body cam footage step by step and look at how the situation escalated.
21.
The officer approaches the BMW.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good, I'm Officer Farmington Police. The reason for the stop today is there's no registration on your vehicle.
I don't need registration and I don't answer questions.
The officer asks for identification. Chase doesn't provide it. He says he doesn't operate under the laws.
Alrighty. Davis, Fox 21, can you have a couple more heading my way? Is this back window roll down?
It's at this moment the responding officer calls for additional units to arrive on scene.
Why do you need to know that?
I just want to make sure that you're the only one in the vehicle. So here's the deal, man. I'm stopping you because there's no registration on your vehicle, and I'm requesting your identification. Okay? You are detained at this time, and you are not free to leave. Are you going to provide me your identification?
I don't answer questions.
Okay, so I'm going to take that as a no, that you're not going to provide me your identification. Is that the route we're going? Or would you like to provide your identification to me, and we can have a conversation, we can discuss the laws that you're breaking, and then we can go from there.
If you want my identification, you will be under duress and you accept surety and trusteeship over it. Meaning you will be responsible for any debts that you are trying to incur here.
Okay, so I'm not trying to incur any debts or anything. I'm trying to investigate why your vehicle doesn't have any registration.
1692, you are trying to incur a debt and legal action for something
Okay.
that's not allowed.
Okay.
And under
So,
Title 18, Section
here's-
245, traveling is a federally protected activity. in which
I understand what you're saying.
involved in.
I understand what you're saying. And what I'm telling you is that you do not have an option to identify yourself.
I do.
You are lawfully required to identify yourself. So you can provide your identification to me, and we can have a conversation about the laws that you've broken, or you can fail to identify it to me, and we can go that route too. I'm perfectly okay with either way you want to go, but the direction that this encounter goes is 100% in your hands.
Sir, Utah Code, United States Code,
Okay.
is a corporate policy
Okay.
in which you have to be contracted and to be required to follow it. Unless
Okay.
you can provide me a contract.
Identify yourself to me, or do you want to go a different route? Wonderful. Do you have a driver license as well?
I am not giving you jurisdiction.
Okay.
Do not stop. Do not detain. You are not allowed to stop me.
Let me see that.
On your list,
I didn't see what you just tried to show me. Can you show that to me again? What's this?
This is a passport. It says, do not stay up, do not detain. And if you go on the first page,
Okay.
it says, the United States hereby requests all who may it concern
Okay.
to permit the citizens
Here's what I'm telling you.
United States named herein
Here's what I'm telling you.
without delay or hindrance.
Okay.
You are
Will you hand that to me so I can read it?
At this point in the traffic stop, the officer has finally convinced the suspect to show some form of identification as other officers finally arrive to the scene.
You want me to look at it through this tiny crack in your
I'm
window?
not handing it to you.
You're not going to hand it to me?
If I hand this to you, you accept trusteeship and surety, and you are obligated.
Sure. I'll accept trust.
That is not me. That is a piece of plastic paper.
So you have a fraudulent passport?
No. that is a
Wonderful.
piece of paper.
That's what I'm hearing. Okay, step out of the car for me.
No.
The officer now had lawfully ordered Chase to get out of the vehicle, and he continues to resist his orders. It's from this point on things take a serious downhill.
Sir, step out of the vehicle
No.
right now.
I am not required to.
Step
If
out
you
of this
try and
vehicle
force
right
me,
now.
Then we're going to have an issue where
Step out of the car right now.
Step out of the car.
Okay, step out of the car for me. Sir, step out of the vehicle right now. Step out of this vehicle right now. Step out of the car right now.
If you don't step out of the car, we're going to break the window and pull you out. Step out of the car.
By this time, Chase had reached a fatal point of no return with officers on the scene, and there was nothing that could prepare him for what was going to happen next.
Gun,
Gun, gun, gun, gun, gun, gun, gun! Cease!
Davis Fox 20, we got shots fired, shots fired.
Sarge, step back, Sarge, step back.
Once the gunfire stopped, the officers quickly backed away from the car and began shouting, telling Chase to show his hands and to stop moving. When they approached the car again, they realized Chase wasn't responding. Officers opened the door fully, pulled him from the vehicle, and began checking for injuries. They found a handgun in a holster on his hip and another weapon inside the car near his leg. Paramedics were called in immediately, but despite medical efforts, Chase Allan was pronounced dead at the scene. You may be asking yourself what happened to the officers involved in the shooting. Well, after a full investigation, the Davis County Attorney's Office reviewed the case. On September 12, 2023, they announced they would not file criminal charges against any of the 5 officers, concluding their actions were justified under Utah law. The official reasoning being, prosecutors found there was a reasonable, articulable, and objectively verifiable belief that deadly force was necessary to prevent death or serious bodily injury to the officers or others. After the decision, the officers, who had initially been placed on paid leave, as is standard after a deadly use of force incident, were returned to duty. The outcome sparked controversy. Critics argue the footage raises serious questions about use of force standards, while supporters maintain the officers acted in accordance with their training and perceived threat. Was this a reasonable reaction to a perceived threat, or did things go too far? Drop your thoughts below, and as always, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.